All right, guys, we are going to talk about ratios and proportions. So first off, what is a proportion and how does it relate to a ratio? A proportion is when two ratios are equal. So an example, I have two ratios here. I have 9:3 or 9/3, and I have a 3:1 or 3. And these two ratios have an equal value. We know that 9 divided by 3 is 3, 3 divided by 1 is 3. These ratios are equal. So a proportion is when two ratios are equal. You'll see an equal sign. So how do we solve a proportion? There are two main methods, and we're going to talk about method 1 first. Method 1 first, the first method is usually if we have some nice numbers. This doesn't work in every case, but if you can easily see a relationship, then this method's pretty easy. So what you're going to do is you're going to say, can I find a relationship between the numbers and my ratios or my fractions? That means, can I multiply or divide, only multiply or divide, any of my numbers in order to get another number? Let's see what this looks like. Example 1, and you're going to write this in your packet. I have 2/5 is equal to 12 over something, and I need to figure out what this something is. Well, I immediately see that 2 and 12, there's a relationship there. If I multiply this 2 by 6, I get 12. Well, in a ratio, that means if I multiply my numerator by 6 to get 12, I also have to do the same thing to my denominator. So if I'm multiplying my numerator by 6 to get 12, I'm multiplying my denominator by 6 to get 30. So 2/5 has the same value as 12 over 30. Is that true? Yeah, it's true. Let's do example number 2. Let's see. Oh, well, in example 1, I went from numerator to numerator. If I go from denominator to denominator, 15 to 9, oh, that's not super easy. But I do recognize I can go numerator to denominator, 5 to 15. Ooh. If I take my numerator and multiply it by 3 to get my denominator, that means I should do the same thing to this ratio. So what number multiplied by 3 gives me 9? Oh, well, 3. So question mark should equal 3. Or I could have gone in the reverse way. I could have said 15 divided by 3 gives me 5. Therefore, 9 divided by 3 gives me 3. So this ratio, this proportion is saying 5/15 has the same value as 3/9. And I know that both of those has a value of 1/3 or 0.333333333 forever. All right, what about example 3? Going from 3 to 11 or 11 to 3, that's kind of gross. But I do recognize I could go from 11 to 33. 11 times 3 gives me 33. Therefore, I'm going to multiply my denominator by 3 as well. 3 times 3 is going to give me 9. So n equals 9. This is saying 33 over 9 is going to have the same value as 11/3. And I'm just going to check my calculator to see what in the world is that value. 33 divided by 9 is, that's kind of fun, 3.6 repeating. And let's see what 11 divided by 3 is. 3.6 repeating. Those values are the same. They are proportional. Okay, let's go on to example 4. Sometimes we might want to simplify one of the ratios or one of our fractions in our proportion first. That's going to help us find a relationship much better. So I take a look at example 4 and I'm going, 6 to 9 or 9 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 6. I can't really multiply by a whole number, blah. Oh, but I do recognize I could simplify 6/9. Well, let's do that and see what we get. So I'm going to rewrite this as n over 6 equals 6/9. I know if I divide by 3/3, I'm going to get 2/3. So 6/9, same thing as 2/3. Therefore, this is also a proportion. Oh, now I can see an easy relationship. I can see I can go from 3 to 6 very easy. Remember, I'm only multiplying or dividing, so I'm going to multiply my denominators by 2, which means I need to multiply by numerators by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. N has to equal 4. So that means 4, 6 is the same value as 6/9, and I know that both of those values equals 2/3. So that's a proportion. That is method number 1 for solving a proportion. And again, it really only works for certain problems that have nice numbers in them. The next video will be how to solve a proportion for any number at all.